Good evening, everybody. It is Fright Night 2136. We're going to kick things off with an NDW debut of Agimatda as he takes on Malefic Rage. Hello, Terminal Dragon. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Oh, sorry. Oh, my camera got moved. My kids must have been out here. Let's just adjust this on the fly here. Better than this morning. Was in the ER for your tooth. Oh, man, I hope you're feeling better. That is no fun. Ugh. I hope you're on the mend. Hopefully that was the worst of it. And you're all better now. Alright, I'm excited to use this Agimatda card for the first time. I had different plans for his debut, but the feud table last night said otherwise. So far, it was still sort of swollen, but nowhere near as bad. That's good. Hopefully the worst is over. Alright, let's go ahead and roll for initiative. Here we go. Initiative's going to go to Malefic Rage. Malefic Rage starting us off here tonight. Hello, Screaming Dragon. Into the Ropes. He's got a B rating. 9B on Into the Ropes. The opponent tries a big short attack. Whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. They're both the same, so Malefic Rage will stay on offense. Haunting Stare, 1. Agimatda, 2. Levitating Chokeslam, choice F. We'll do the leg drop 2. That will work on a 10 or less. 10 or less for 2. I'll get through. Dazed, 1. Standing Armbar 2, power. That'll get through. Dazed, 1. Standing Armbar 2, power gets through. Down 3. Oh boy. This is going to be a quick match probably. Cryptic Dispatch plus 2. Malefic Rage will need an 8 or better. An 8 or better. Kicks out with a 9. Gets a fatigue. And Agimatda is on level 3 offense. Congrats on the pokey catch there, Bear. Running leg drop, choice G. We're going to death jump. 4C on the death jump chart. 4C. The opponent climbs to the top at you. Cover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Malefic Rage takes over on level 3 with a spiritual attack 3. Down 3. Agimatda will leave the ring. He has a C rating. 3C. We're rolling super low on these charts. The opponent comes out of the ring and while Brawl Rush, both wrestlers roll disqualification. No DQ. No DQ. Even Agimatda wins the brawl. Odd Malefic Rage wins the brawl. Malefic Rage wins the brawl. Heartstopper 3, add 1. Down 3. Agimatda will leave again, even though he has a C rating. 4C. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab him and smash him onto the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. Referee may disqualify you. No DQ. Agimatda is taking over on level 3 offense. Echo from Beyond. Malefic Rage needs a 7 or better. A 7 or better. Your winner with Echo from Beyond, Agimatda. Agimatda will win with Echo from Beyond. That's his big debut, everybody. I missed the Pokemon altogether. I'm all out of sorts right now, everyone. I'm sorry. A couple minutes late getting on. It's been an interesting evening. But yeah, we made it on. I'm glad. That was your opening match. Agimatda wins with Echo from Beyond. Let's see those star ratings 0 through 5. I'm going to take a drink here. We've got a 2 from Screaming Dragon, a 2 from Terminal Dragon. Any other star ratings in chat? Three for good debut. Yeah, debut actually, somebody actually won their debut. That's a rarity around here. All right, that'll average out to 2.5 stars. 2.5 stars. See what we got next here. We've got Holiday Horror represented by Unlucky and Pete Cottontail taking on the Undead Horde. Represented by Xerxes Rapp and Giga-Ghoul 9000. This match was set up last night via the feud table. First of 3 tag team matches this evening. I need another token for our 4th guy here. There we go. Did I make enough noise doing that? Alrighty, here we go. We're going to have Pete Cottontail and Xerxes Rapp start things off for their respective teams. It still feels a little off. Alrighty, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to a tie. Let's try that again. Pete Cottontail with initiative. Here we go. Leg sweep 2, choice A. We'll throw him into the ropes. 7A on into the ropes. The opponent drops down, you go into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. 7A, we're going to roll again on this chart. 3A. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab his legs and roll him into a pinning combination. Opponent rolls pin. Pete Cottontail's rolling pin here. He needs a 4 or better. He'll kick out with an 11. Xerxes Rapp on level 3 offense. 3 Days of Darkness, 3. Down 3. Pharaoh's Curse. That's a finisher. We need a 5 or better. He'll kick out with a 9. We have to roll 1 die here. It is odd. Add a pin token to Xerxes Rapp. So that's a risk he takes with that move. All right, Xerxes Rapp on level 3 offense. Sarcophagus, +2. We're going to have Unlucky try pin save here. We got a 5 on the pin save chart. 5 on the pin save. Your tag partner saves you and breaks up the referee's count. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So we have a successful pin save there. Xerxes Rapp is now on level 3 offense. Xerxes Rapp on level 3. Death Jump. We'll roll up. Egyptian Fly, 2. Pete Cottontail, 1. Leg sweep 2, choice A. We're going to go into the ropes. 7A. Opponent drops down. You go into the ropes again. We're rolling again. 6A on into the ropes. You come off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. Xerxes Rapp is on level 2 offense. Egyptian Fly, 2. Down 3. Let's bring in Giga-Ghoul 9000. Giga-Ghoul 9000 on level 3 offense. Gear Grinder, 3. Down 3. Pete Cottontail will leave the ring. He's going to head out on a B rating. 3B. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag him out of the ring, and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Roll on level 3 offense. Pete Cottontail on level 3. Bunny Hop 3. Hurt 2. We're going to bring in Unlucky on level 2 offense. Bite opponents behind 2. Dazed 1. Into the turnbuckle. He's got a B rating. 6B on into the turnbuckle. 6B. Reversal. You reverse the move and throw the opponent into the turnbuckle. He's got a C rating. 7C on into the turnbuckle. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. All right, Giga-Ghoul on 2. Laser Eyes 3. Hurt 2. Overhead Press Slam, choice F. Try the Running Lariat 3. That will work on a 10 or less. 10 or less for 3. Got it. Hurt 2. Oops, dropping dice. Headbutt 2. Down 3. Oscillation Crush 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. We'll go ahead and try it. 7B on into the ropes. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard at the running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Giga-Ghoul 9000 on 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. 7B. I think that's the same thing. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard at the running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Whirlwind Lariat 3. Add 1. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. 6B. Your opponent drops down, you go into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. 4B. Your opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Roll on level 3 offense. Unlucky's on 3. Cauldron Crash plus 3. Cauldron Crash. Giga-Ghoul 9000 is going to need a 6 or better. 6 or better. Kicks out with a 6. Got to roll a DQ over here, though. Oh, we got to use our one and only mulligan. No DQ. Unlucky is on level 3 offense. Let's bring in Pete Cottontail. Pete Cottontail will try and pin Giga-Ghoul 9000 again. Out of the ring choice. He will roll up. Lucky Human's Foot 3. Down 3. Death Jump. He'll do that. 6B on Death Jump. 6B. The opponent blasts you. The flying close-up from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Death Jump again. Uh-oh. 3B. The opponent comes off the top rope with an awesome cross body block, which you cover. You counter it with a specialty move. Opponent rolls pin. Alright, Pete Cottontail will use our last pin save on this side. 7 on pin saves. Your tag partner tries to help, but is stopped by the opponent's tag partner. Roll your pin. He will kick out. Gets a fatigue. And Giga-Ghoul 9000 is on level 3 offense. Circuit Breaker plus 2. We are out of pin saves. Your winners with the Circuit Breaker plus 2. The Undead Horde, represented by Giga-Ghoul 9000 and Xerxes Rapp. Got 3.5 from Terminal Dragon. 3.5 from Screaming Dragon. The Dragons are in agreement. 3.5 from Bear. Bear agrees with the Dragons. Any other star ratings in chat? All right, that'll be a 3.5 star match. 3.5 stars. That was a solid tag match. We've got a few more two more tag matches to go here tonight, including the tag team titles. All right, 3.5 stars. Let's see what we've got next. It is our first championship match. We've got Captain Adam Space Pirate trying to collect the Cornerstone Championship from Navy Blue. All right, rolling for initiative. Initiative is going to go to Captain Adam Space Pirate. Inverted Atomic Drop 2 Agility. Navy Blue will take over for Agility. Football Tackle 2. Captain Adam Space Pirate 1. Up Against the Wall. Choice A. We can throw him into the ropes. We'll go into the ropes. Or try belly to belly on a 6 or less. We'll go into the ropes. We've got a 10A on Into the Ropes. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle. Whether or not depends on which wrestler is more powerful. They're both the same, so Captain Adam will win. Captain Adam on level 2 offense. We've got a Burmy in chat. Quick Jab 1. Dazed 1. Handshake and Slap 1. Navy Blue 2. Football Tackle 2. Down 3. Deep Blue Sea +2. Captain Adam needs a 6 or better. 6 or better. He'll kick out with an 8. Gets a fatigue. And Navy Blue is on level 3 offense. Human Torpedo +1. It's going to need a 6 or better. 6 or better. Your winner with Human Torpedo and still Cornerstone Champion, Navy Blue. Navy Blue will retain the Cornerstone Championship just like that. Let's see those star ratings 0 through 5. We've got a 2 from Terminal Dragon. Hello, Die Smash. Welcome in. A 2 from Screaming Dragon. Any other star ratings in chat? 2 from Bear. 2s across the board. All right, that will be a 2-star match. 2 stars. All right, up next, we've got another tag team match. This was set up last night as well. We have Creature Feature, Murky Waters and Lycan Moon taking on No Room in Hell, Romero, and Vladimir Plasma. Alrighty, we'll have Murky Waters and Vladimir Plasma start. No room in hell. Let's go. Here we go. Vladimir Plasma wins initiative for his team. Holy Water Splash to Agility. Murky Waters takes over for Agility with a rolling neck snap, too. Down 3. Let's go ahead and add Lycan Moon to the match here. Out of the ring, no choice. He's got a B rating. 4B on Out of the Ring. 4B. The opponent comes out of the ring in a Wild Brawler ups. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. There's no DQ. Even Vladimir Plasma wins. Odd Lycan Moon wins. Lycan Moon wins the brawl. Silver Bullet 3. Down 3. Vladimir Plasma will leave the ring. He's got a B rating. 7B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Lycan Moon on 3. Leader of the pack. Vladimir Plasma needs a 5 or better. Kicks out with a 7. I'm going to get that hydrate for you, Terminal Dragon. Thank you for that. Lycan Moon is on level 3 offense. Out of the ring, no choice. 9B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Lycan Moon is on level 3 offense. Important to stay hydrated. No kidding. Out of the ring. Throwing him out again. 5B. 5B. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab him and smash him onto the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. Might be disqualified. No DQ. Vladimir Plasma's on level 3 offense. Out of the ring choice. We'll go ahead and do it. He's got a B rating. 10B. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object like a steel chair. The referee comes out and warns him to stop, but he pushes the referee aside and continues. This match is breaking down. No DQ. We've got a Coffin Sleeper Hold, choice G. Let's go ahead and death jump that. Death jump. 6B on death jump. 6B. The opponent blasts you the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Bloodlust, can't do it. Gotta roll again. Can't do it. Gotta roll again. Out of the ring, no choice. 3B. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag him out of the ring, and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Roll on level 3 offense. Lycan Moon on 3. Leader of the pack. That's a finisher. Needs a 6 or better. A 6 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Gets a fatigue. Lycan Moon on level 3 offense. Alpha Dog, choice H. Let's death jump him. Uh-oh, 5B. The opponent climbs to the top, but you recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Vladimir Plasma on 3. Out of the ring choice. Let's do it. He's got a B rating. 5B. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab him and smash him onto the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. Referee may disqualify you. No DQ. Lycan Moon's taking over on level 3 offense. Alpha Dog, choice H. Let's death jump. 6B. The opponent blasts you the flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Pummel and Maul 2. Down 3. See if he can capitalize on that. Moonlit Dive plus 3. We're going to do a pin save. Got a 5 on the pin save chart. Your tag partner saves you and breaks up the referee's count. That was a tag move, so we got to bring him in for at least one. Out of the ring choice. Let's roll up. Whip with tail, 2. Down 3. Now we can bring Lycan Moon back in. Out of the ring, no choice. 4B. 4B. The opponent comes out of the ring, and while Brawler Ups, both wrestlers roll disqualification. Uh-oh. We got a mulligan here. No DQ. We got a mulligan here. No DQ. We're out of mulligans. Even Vlad wins. Odd Moon wins. Moon wins the brawl. He's on level 3 offense. Leader of the pack. That's a finisher. We're going to use our last pin save over here with Romero. A 6 on the pin save. Your tag partner saves you and breaks up the referee's count. Vladimir Plasma needs to get out of there. Lycan Moon on 3. Leader of the pack. He's out of pin saves. He needs a 9 or better. A 9 or better. Kicks out with a 10. Lycan Moon on 3. Out of the ring, no choice. 7B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Lycan Moon on 3. Moonlit Dive plus 3. He needs a 13 to kick out. Hey, your winners with the Moonlit Dive Creature Feature. Creature Feature picking up the big win there. With the Moonlit Dive. Boo! Yeah, these guys are a pretty solid tag team. Four was a good match. 3.5 from Bear, 4 from Terminal Dragon. Three and a half from Screaming Dragon. Any other star ratings in chat? All right, that'll average out to a 4-star match if we round up 4 stars. All right, up next, we have Dark Eros taking on Adam Prometheus. Another match that was set up last night. Thank you for the list there, Cranberry. This match was also set up last night in that crazy Chain in the Count event. A lot of feuding last night. All right, here we go. Dark Eros versus Adam Prometheus. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to the big guy, Adam Prometheus. Wild Punch 2, Agility. Dark Eros takes over for Agility. Tilt-A-Whirl Side Slam 2. Adam Prometheus 1. Earth-Shaking Stomp 1. Hurt 2. Double Leg Sweep 2. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He'll do it. He's got an A rating. Uh-oh, 5A on Into the Ropes. 5A. The opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Roll on level 3 offense. Dark Eros on 3. Psyche Superplex 3. Hurt 2. Bowstring Clothesline 2. Adam Prometheus 2. Into the ropes. He will do it. 6A. You come off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. Tilt-A-Whirl Side Slam 2. Adam Prometheus 2. Monster Mauling 3. Hurt 2. Into the Ropes. Likes throwing him into the ropes. 4A. The opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Roll on level 3 offense. Out of the ring choice. Oh, you can't do it. And Prometheus takes over. Oh, no, I can just roll up. Eros knee smash 3. Down 3. Out of the ring, he's got to roll up. Tilt-A-Whirl Side Slam 2. Adam Prometheus 1. Front kick 2. Agility. Dark Eros will take over for agility. Bowstring Clothesline 2. Hurt 2. Eros knee smash 3. Hurt 2. Eros knee smash 3. Down 3. Adam Prometheus will leave the ring. He's got a B rating. 3B. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag him out of the ring, and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Roll on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. He's got a B rating. 8B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Adam Prometheus on level 3. It's alive! +2. He's going to need a 7 or better. 7 or better. Ooh, we got Snake Eyes too. Your winner with It's Alive! Adam Prometheus. And we have a Pokemon in chat as well. A Blip Bug. Adam Prometheus wins with It's Alive! We need your star rating and your feud vote. We got a 2.5 and a feud from Terminal Dragon. A 2.5 and a feud from Screaming Dragon. Any other star ratings in chat? Any other star ratings in chat? Congrats on the catch. Terminal Dragon and Bear. All right, the feuds have it. Let's see. You will refer to Adam Prometheus. We've got a 6 on the feud table. One of your allies storms the ring and you double team the opponent, leaving him battered and beaten in the ring. After you and your ally leave, the opponent recovers and grabs a microphone. He challenges your ally to a match on the next card. Let's see. Oh, I gotta... let's see here. This guy hasn't done much since his debut. We'll align him with the monsters for now. Oozing up from underneath the ring to attack Dark Eros after the match will be Jelly Morass. Jelly Morass will attack Dark Eros. They will fight on the next show. We'll set that up next week. Jelly Morass versus Dark Eros. All right, let me make note of that. Up next, we've got another tag team match, but this time it is for the NDW Tag Team Championships. The Colossal Curse, the team of Halloween Hank and Titan Takagi, takes on the tag team champions of the Creatures of the Night, Nightmare and Hellhound. Figured since they had all their extracurriculars during the Creature Crucible tournament, with the Colossal Curse kind of coming out on top and all that, but we'll have ourselves a tag team title match. All right, rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Halloween Hank. Fearful Fall Away, 3. Down 3. Let's bring in the big guy, Titan Takagi. Skyscraper Powerbomb, 3. Pin! Uh-oh. He's going to need a 3 or better. A 3 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Titan Takagi's on 3. Titan Takagi's on 3 with Out of the Ring, no choice. He's got an A rating. 8A. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Titan Takagi's on level 3 offense. Sliding drop kick. He's going to need a 4 or better. 4 or better. Oh my goodness. Your winners and new tag team champions, just like that. He caught him with a sliding drop kick. The Colossal Curse, Halloween Hank and Titan Takagi. Beat him in like 2 moves. Oh my goodness. Now that's an upset. Ugh. These guys have only tagged together 2 other times, I think. They're going to be tough to get the titles off of. Your winners and new tag team champions, and what I'd call an upset. The Colossal Curse, Titan Takagi and Halloween Hank. We've got a 2 from Screaming Dragon, a 2 from Terminal Dragon, 2 from Bear. Way to go, Hank. Break that slump. Halloween Hank. Wins when it matters, I guess, right? Titan Takagi and Halloween Hank are your new tag team champions. Yeah, I was just looking back at recent history. I'm like, yeah, we'll give them a tag title shot. Why not? Didn't think they'd win this easily. Because Hank has been in a slump, and Titan Takagi came off his first loss last night. But yeah, new tag team champions. Any other star ratings in chat? All right, that's going to be a 2-star match. 2 stars. We've got another title match. We've got La Belleza looking to take the PWOTG Women's Championship from Major Charisma. Okay, here we go. We're moving right along here tonight. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to La Belleza. Scissor kick 2, choice C. Choice C. We don't need this anymore because we're done with tag teams. Choice C. You can do a Moonsault 3 on a 5 or less, or a Kick to Knee 2 on a 6 or less. Let's go for the Moonsault. Let's go big. 5 or less. Got it for 3. Down 3. Major Charisma is going to leave the ring. 8B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. La Belleza on 3. Hair Extender 3. Down 3. Hurricane Rana 3. Hurt 2. Tangled Forearm 3. Hurt 2. Drop Kick to the Knee 2. Dazed 1. Hair Pull 1. Major Charisma 2. Into the Turnbuckle, no choice. She's got a C rating on Turnbuckle. 6C on Into the Turnbuckle. 6C. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Jawbuster 2 power. That's getting through. La Belleza 1. Front face lock 2 power. Major Charisma will reverse that. Karate Chop choice A. Let's throw her into the ropes. Into the ropes. 6B on Into the Ropes. 6B. The opponent drops down and go into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. 7B. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the Turnbuckle. No choice. She's got a C rating. Ooh, Snake Eyes on a C. The opponent charges you with a running shoulder dive, but you move and she goes crashing outside the ring. The opponent rolls on the out of the ring chart. She's got a B rating. 5B on out of the ring. 5B. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab her and smash her onto the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. The referee may disqualify you. Oh, we got to use our mulligan. One and only mulligan, no DQ. Major Charisma's on level 3 offense. Liberty's Torch plus 2. La Belleza needs a 7 or better. 7 or better. Your winner with Liberty's Torch and still the PWOTG Women's Champion, Major Charisma. Major Charisma will retain her title. We've got 2.5 stars from Terminal Dragon, 2.5 from Bear. Any other star ratings in chat? 2.5 from Screaming Dragon. All right, that looks like a 2.5 star match. Unless there's any other star ratings. 2.5 stars. All right, that brings us to our main event. We booked right through these matches tonight. The winner of the Creature Crucible, Allostrios, looks to take the Brocster Comics Championship from Halloween Hank in a torture chamber match. Let me get the rules here for the torture chamber. Let's set up a prediction too. Let's do a prediction here. Get that going while I read the rules. Okay, the prediction is live. Let me find the rules for the torture chamber match here. All right, here we go. This match is fought in a round cage with titanium bars. Where the wrestlers begin the match, the torture chamber is lowered over the ring. There are no doors. There are 2-foot spikes every 6 inches all across the top of the chamber, making it impossible to climb out. There is no escape. The match is over when a wrestler has taken so much punishment from his opponent, He cannot continue. The torture chamber is the king of the hardcore matches. Use cage match rules. Into the ropes, into the turnbuckle, out of the ring, all become head of the titanium bars 3. There are no pins or submission. A wrestler loses when he cannot get to his feet and continue the match. A wrestler loses when he has successfully been pinned 3 times. After each successful pin, the wrestler on defense adds 1 to his pin rating and rolls on level 3 defense. When a wrestler is pinned the 3rd time, it means he has been beaten so badly he cannot continue. Losing wrestlers are automatically injured. Roll 1 die to see how long. Alright, so into the ropes, into the turnbuckle, and out of the ring all become head into titanium bars. Have to be pinned 3 times. After each successful pin, the wrestler on defense adds 1 to his pin rating and rolls on level 3 defense. When a wrestler is pinned the 3rd time, it means he has been beaten so badly he cannot continue. Okay. I think I can remember all that. All right, predictions are closed. Here we go. Oh, we got a Pokemon in chat. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. We got an Absol. If you want to try and Poke-catch that. All right. Here we go. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Halloween Hank. Into the turnbuckle, so that's head into the bars 3. Down 3. Spine tingling driver, choice H. We can do death jump still, somehow. Must be little perches or something we could get on. Yeah, we'll have to do a death jump on the choice H here. It's got an A rating, 9A on death jump. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Halloween Hank on 3. Slasher kill count, +2. Allostrios needs a 5 or better. Kicks out. Gets a fatigue, and Halloween Hank is on level 3 offense. Fright Night, +1. Allostrios needs a 5 or better. 5 or better. Kicks out, gets another fatigue. Halloween Hank on 3. Chilling Chokeslam, 3. Hurt 2. All Hallows Hanging, 3. Pin. Allostrios needs a 5 or better. Ooh, I got a rock. Congrats on the catch, Bear. Kicks out, gets another fatigue. Halloween Hank on 3. Slasher kill count, +2. He's going to need an 8 or better. An 8 or better. There's the first pin. Gets a fatigue. Rolls on level 3 defense. There's another pin. He needs a 7 or better. Gets the 7. Gets a fatigue. And Halloween Hank is on level 3 offense. He is pummeling Allostrios. Slasher kill count, +2. He needs a 10 or better. A 10 or better. There's his second pin. Rolling on level 3 defense. And here we go. Is this going to be it? He needs a 9 or better. Kicks out of it. Halloween Hank is on level 3 offense. Halloween Hank on level 3 offense. Couldn't get that final pin. Frightening Forearm, 3. Down 3. Spine Tingling Driver. Choice H. We're going to death jump. 9A. You better blast you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Halloween Hank is on level 3 offense. Death jump again. This might turn it around. 10A on Death Jump. The opponent climbs to the top as you recover and climb up and a struggle takes place. If you have a better agility than the opponent, you win the struggle and superplex the opponent back into the ring. Roll on level 3 offense. Allostrios has the much better offense. He's on level 3 offense. Here we go. 630 splash, choice G. Let's see what our options are there. We're definitely going to death jump on that one. 11B on death jump. You summon to your feet, the opponent comes off the top turnbuckle with a perfect cross body block and covers you. Roll your pin. All right, to roll 2 dice before rolling pin. All right, now we're rolling pin. Kicks out, gets a fatigue, rolls again on level 3 defense. Wait, no, he just kicks out. Sorry. Out of the rings. That's heading to the bars 3. Down 3. The UAP plus 3. He needs an 8 or better. An 8 or better, but first we roll 2 dice. All right, now we roll his pin. 8 or better. Doesn't get out of it. Add a fatigue and roll again on level 3 defense. He's hurt 2. All right, Allostrios on 2. Morningstar 3. Down 3. 630 splash, choice G. We're going to death jump. 11 is you stumble to your feet and the opponent comes off the top rope with a perfect crossbody block and covers you. Roll your pin. Got to roll 2 dice to see if he can even be pinned. He can. Rolling our pin. He needs a 6 or better. He is pinned. He gets a 3rd fatigue. And he's rolling on level 3 defense. Down 3. Allostrios on 3. Death jump again. 5B on death jump. The opponent climbs to the top, but you recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Here we go. Frightening forearm, 3. Down 3. Frightening forearm, 3. Pin. Uh-oh, he needs a 10 or better. And this is his final pin. A 10 or better. Kicks. I'm sorry, he doesn't get a 10. He is finished. Your winner with the frightening forearm. And still, Brocster Comics Champion. Excuse me. Halloween Hank. Halloween Hank wins and is still Brocster Comics Champion. I thought Allostrios was going to get him there for a minute on that comeback. Halloween Hank is tough. He's a tough card. 3.5 from Bear, 3.5 from Terminal Dragon. Any other star ratings in chat? Three and a half from Screaming Dragon. Oh, excuse me. Halloween Hank retains his Brocster Comics Championship. All right, that'll average out to a 3.5-star match. Thank you for making the math easy for me on this one tonight. All right, this is a short one, but that's okay because it's Sunday night. It's late. So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you all hanging out. We'll be back next Sunday. We're going to start qualifying matches for the Heroic Gauntlet, we're going to do a little bit differently this year. We're going to make it much bigger. We're going to change the rules a little bit. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big one. The Heroic Gauntlet's going to be huge. So that'll take place on November 30th. November 30th, the Heroic Gauntlet will be run. Mark your calendars for that. We're going to be doing qualifying matches throughout the month. We're going to get 32 wrestlers into this thing. I have an idea to make it go a little quicker. We'll see how it works. But yeah, I'm gonna try and test it a little bit, make sure it's gonna be still decent, not too fast. But yeah, Heroic Gauntlet coming up next. Well, it's November already. I know we're still pretending like it's October, but at least here. November 30th will be the annual Heroic Gauntlet event. Whoever wins that will face Shockwave at Out With a Bang at the end of the year. So we'll kick that off this coming Sunday. Until then, everybody, have a great week. I will see you next week. Have a good one. Later.